Okay, man, let's talk about Jaron Ennis and Stanionis. The purse they could expect to receive tomorrow, Saturday. Well, y'all see this, so I'll probably post this Saturday. So, how much they can make, if you don't know, they're fighting in Atlantic City um, tomorrow. It's right across the street from Jersey. Okay. I believe you can watch it on the Zone. I think it's a regular the Zone thing. Um, you can check my prediction video out. I will put it in the cards and also put it in the end screen. So the cards are the little gray boxes you see pop up at the top of your screen, suggested videos, but I'll put it at the end. Right. So so a little bit about the fight real quick before we get into the purses, boots, stay on this date, time, and how to watch it. So 8 p.m. They probably gonna do the ring walk around 10 or 11, to be honest. The main card watch at 8, regular to zone, April 12th, Saturday. It's for the Ring Magazine title. Okay. I don't agree with that, but I understand what the rules are. The rules say that the number one and two guy in a division should fight for the lineal title. Um, I disagree with that. Both guys, in my opinion, and people call me a hater, I just keep it real. Good, bad, ugly, the whole nine, right? And I just feel that you had neither one of these guys be the champion. Resume weaker than a lemonade that run out of that little syrup pouch in the water fountain and the little thing. You know what I'm saying? I messed that up. But um, I think they should have to do more. I don't see Stanionis as a real champion. I think Boots is the cream of the crop at the division. All things said, I think he will reign supreme. Um, but like I said, I don't see Stanionis as a formidable foe. I think the Mean Machine, at his best was better than Stanionis. I'm just not impressed when I see him get outboxed by Thomas Delorme. I mean, it was impressive to him to out thug Razhab Batuev. I will say that was impressive, but um, I'm not impressed by this fight at all. But I think Stanionis is tough, and if he can close the gap on Boots and get on the inside, it'd be interesting. But he's lacking in height, he's lacking in size, he's lacking in reach, and we're gonna see what he can bring to the skills. But he is as basic as a box of milk. So I don't really see that there. But good paydays are to be held. I mean, Jaron Ennis, this was he dragged his feet signing with Eddie Hearn, and we all know it. He did not want to sign to Eddie Hearn. He dragged his feet to sign with Eddie. That was something that he did not want to do. He dragged his feet to sign with Eddie Hearn. He wanted to stay with Al Heyman, but Eddie Hearn just came with too big of an offer. And ultimately, he will lose. I mean, we will leave Boots. Boots will leave Eddie Hearn at some point. But Eddie's paying them well. And it says both fighters undefeated with elite credentials. I don't know about elite credentials, which translates to seven-figure paydays. Ennis, who is a heavy favorite in betting, which we looked that up, has already had a significant paydays in the past. He received more than $3 million for his victory versus David Avanesian, surpassed $2 million in this fight defense against Karen Churkachan. So right in and there, what that is telling you, what that's telling you already is that what that is telling you. Uh, Hold on, my bad, y'all. What that is actually telling you. Um, what that actually is telling you is that um, why would any of these guys actually take major risks to get in the ring with each other? You got to ask yourself that. Why would anybody take major risks to get in the ring with each other? Think about that for a minute. Why would I risk getting in the ring, and I'm making $2-3 million a fight? I fight Brian Norman, I'm gonna make the same money. I fight Virgil Ortiz, I might make $2 million more, and he's a threat, you know. But if I turn around and if I turn around and fight, um, If I turn around and fight somebody else, it's gonna be around the same money. What's $2 more million? Kind of like what overtime is to some people. What's overtime to most people if they gonna tax the hell out of it? So yeah, I get it. I wholeheartedly get it. I wholeheartedly get it. So, but ultimately, moving on to what he's making for this fight, he's earning an estimated $2.5 million. Meanwhile, Stanionis, the WBA regular champion, is said to negotiate a purse around 1.8, consolidating the status of one of the highest paid fighters in the country. So that's a good payday for him. It's only a 700,000, discrepancy between those guys. That's all it is. So I'm not mad at it. I understand. I mean, get your bread. 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 So, but that's good paydays, man. How can PBC, they have done in the past, how can they deny this man that type of payday, in my opinion? They cannot deny him that type of payday. That's a tremendous payday, and Boots making a tremendous payday. Boots probably would have made 3, but he had to give a little bit of extra to stay on it so he can, honestly, so he can get in there and mix it up with him. So he probably had to give him a little bit extra to get in there and mix it up with him. So that made, so that's probably the reason why he in the clips in 3. Sometimes to make these fights happen, you have to take a little less. You have to take a little bit less, so, but ultimately, I think those are good paydays. I think stylistically, the fight is going to be as good as Stanionis makes it. Simple as that. The fight is going to be as good as Stanionis makes it. So if there's a question about how good this fight going to be, it's going to be as good as Stanionis makes this fight. That's your question. That's your answer. Stanionis, how good he make this fight, how competitive he makes this fight, that's how good it's going to be. Simple as that. So when we get to talking about all that different stuff, it's about him. And can he make this a competitive fight? And ultimately, what else can make this a great fight? What else can make this a great fight is the simple fact that, if Boots, isn't who he say he is or what people think he is. Me personally, he's going to have one hell of a performance for me to give him credit for this fight, especially as a pound for pound fighter. It's not about him. And people say, "Oh, you hating on Boots? You got something against Philly? I love Philly." I just don't see. It's more about Stanionis to me being overrated. It's about Stanionis just being overrated. That's what it's more about with me. I don't hold him in high regards. So I expect Boots to look great. And if he doesn't look great and he struggles with him, or it's a competitive fight, or then I'm gonna be looking at him funny. Or some people say, well, maybe you underestimated Stanionis. I think not. I think not. But I get it. So glad they're getting paid. And this is without Turkey out of sheet. This is without Turkey out of sheet. This is without Turkey out of sheet. So But yeah, let me know what y'all think. I think these are tremendous paydays. Um, for them to really be getting in the mix, um, like that, man. Um, and I look forward to these guys, really, putting on a great performance. That's what you hope. You hope these guys put on a great performance, and ultimately, that way they can bring more fans. But it's so hard when you put in a boxing fight on the zone. It's extremely hard when you put in a fight on the zone. I'm just saying it again. People need to see this. It need to be on regular TV. So yeah, it's hard when you put in a regular fight on the zone. But it is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out the box room playlist. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree, donate, thumbs up, share the video. Cash App is CJ Good 313 or Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. And that's rolling at the bottom of your screen right there. Hit the link tree, join the Patreon. You won't be disappointed. I promise you the free game on Patreon is fire. So I appreciate everybody that's there. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.